Hi, my name is Hannah.
Hi, my name is Hope.
And today we are going to be teaching you how to serve. First thing you want to do is toss the ball up. But the ball has to be right between your left and your right foot. So it should be like this. Like that. And whenever you toss it up again, it should be like this. It should be the height of your hand whenever you toss it up, or a little bit higher. And Hope will show you how to do it now.
So once you got your toss down, you need to start with your legs. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to toss the ball up, and while you're tossing the ball up, you want to move the leg that you have the ball in your hand. The leg that matches the hand of the ball is in. So I'm moving my left foot right now. So I'm going to toss the ball up and move my left foot while I'm doing that. So I'm going to keep on doing that and let the ball drop. And that's what you should be practicing. And now Hannah's going to teach you the next step of the ball.
Where the first step you did was between your left and right. So you got that down. You throw it up, you step, and you hit it. You throw it up and step and hit it. You go like this and hit it. And it has to hit right between your palm right there. It cannot go on the tip of your fingers, otherwise you will miss the ball, and it will just go like this and go like that.
And it'll also hurt your fingers really bad.
Yes. And you cannot go like this, otherwise it will go straight down, and it will go right into the net or below it. Hope will demonstrate the next one.
So this is what not to do while you're doing it. So you can't go up the ball and do this. That does not work, obviously. So the next thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to do this. Because that will make it on the net, but that's not how you serve the ball. And the next thing that you don't want to do is fist the ball. And that will make sure it goes over, but that's just a practice technique. And you shouldn't do that in games because I think it's illegal. So you can't do that because then it'll go everywhere. And that's the disadvantages of not serving.
Okay, so show them the proper one again.
So the proper way to do it is you want to do like Hannah said, have your palm on the ball while you're hitting the ball. So you just want to make sure you do your step, your toss correctly, and to hit the ball, you don't want to go sideways across your body. You want to go downward. So because if you go sideways, the ball will hit where your hand is going. And so you want to face the way that you want to go. So your hand has to be like this. So your ball should be just beside your hand, so you have to miss it. Like that. So now Hannah will show you the rest.
Show again on the wall.
And also, whenever you're doing this, you want to be able to see this hand. You don't want to be like this whenever you hit it like this, because it will just go like down somewhere else. So it'll be like this, and you throw it up.
Okay, so right now Hannah's going to demonstrate the overhand serve. So go ahead and do it, sweetie. Okay, now I'm going to scan down to her feet. Now go ahead and you do the toss again and hit. Now, if you notice, what's happening is she's not moving her feet around, okay? You can take a step forward, but what you're doing is you're leaning into the serve, okay? So actually power is generated from your front foot all the way up into your arm, okay? And you see how she's got her arm fully extended. That's what the serve should look like. Even right here in her hip area, whenever she does it, go ahead and serve it again, sweetie. Go ahead. Okay, if you notice, there's a slight bit of a twist in her hip, and that helps to generate power as well.
You always have to have the perfect toss. That's everything.
You have to have your arm extended whenever you hit the ball.
With the underhand serving, the thing you want to do is you're going to hold the ball out in front of you, and you're going to take your hand and you're going to put it in a fist and make sure it dumps on the outside like this. And now you're going to just hit it with this part, not this part, because that will not help anything. This is what you have to do. So you're going to just hit it, and you can hit it as hard as you can, whatever you want to do. But just don't hit it too soft that it won't go over the net. So you want to hit it hard and so now I have the ball in my hand. You're going to make your fist, and make sure you look at your feet, and just like the overhand serve, you're going to step into the ball. So you're going to have your hand out, you're going to step, and then you're going to push it out. So now showing you on the wall, all you got to do is do the same thing. You hide it over here, and you're just going to
step, and push into the wall. Now let's talk about passing. That was a demonstration of how a pass is supposed to look. You put your right foot forward and you keep your left foot back. You extend your hands like this, but make sure that your hands are like this the whole time. And you squat down like this. And you wait for the ball to come and then you raise your legs. And your power comes all from your legs right here. So you have to move like this. Otherwise, if you let it just do this, then it'll just bounce right off. Or if you go like this and swing your arms, then it'll go behind you or anywhere else. You just don't know. So whenever you pick the ball up and you throw it against the wall, that's a horrible example of, that's a disadvantage basically. And
Okay, show them how you put your fingers together, nice and slow, so they can see it.
when you put your fingers together, that goes like this. You cuff your hand on this, make sure your thumb is forward, you put this around it, and you just do this, and you put it forward like this. Do not put one of your fingers out, or do not cross it, otherwise you could break your fingers doing it. And if someone spikes it at you or too hard or something like that, it could break one of your fingers or hurt you really bad. So you always want to do it like this and pass like that. Like this. Like that. And then once you throw it against the wall, you want to do it like this and then pass. And keep going like this. And you want to do it a lot until you get down. Until you keep going like this, and basically until you're tired. And you do that every single day so you can get it down. And that's how you do passing.
And so Hope is going to be, she's going to be like a parent helping her child, okay? And then of course here is Hannah. Now Hannah, how do you stand when you're ready to pass that ball?
When the ball comes over here and you get down and ready, you squat like you're squatting, and you put your hands in the formation that I showed y'all before in the other video. And you do this, make sure your right foot is forward, and you do this and you shrug your shoulders, and then you go like this and pass the ball. And these are your muscles that you're supposed to use. You take it and you go like this and you pass it like this. And make sure you're passing straight. Otherwise, if you go like this and swing like that, then it'll go somewhere else across the room. Or if you go like this, don't swing your arms whatsoever. Make sure you have it like this, ready to pass the ball.
Okay, and when the ball comes to you, what should you be saying?
Mine. You should say mine, 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 mine. So that, like, you don't collide with someone. Like, whenever you're like this, and they pass the ball to you, and you're running towards the ball to go get it, and someone's like, I'm gonna get it, and you say mine, and they say mine at the same time, and you have to say mine, 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 mine. So they'll back off and get away from you, so that you can pass the ball over the net or pass it to someone else.
Because what could happen?
Because you could collide and you could hurt someone else and injured.
Great. Okay, so now Hope, show a good toss. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you're going to toss the ball. Your child will basically pass it back to you, okay? And that you'll just continue in that process. Go ahead and do it again, Hope.
So make sure you slap the ball so they'll be ready and know that you're coming. Because whenever you're serving, they're going to slap the ball and
A good pass. Let's go.
So now we're going to do a good pass. So, alright.
Do it again.
Pass is, let's say this is the outline and I'm a child, and let's say the ball goes over my head and it's actually in, and then you're just trampling yourself to get back there. So here's another way to fix that. So somebody's going to toss me the ball, and I'm going to have to move my body and my legs and everything. So if you're in my ready position, make sure you keep your legs and your feet like this, and you just want to move back like you're hopping back, like short hops, so like this, to get to the ball. and then you can have that perfect pass. And make sure you get under the ball so you don't have to, like, if the ball's standing right here and you're right here, and you don't have to go like this and to pass the ball. So, and then another way for you, let's say the ball's coming short, then your child has to move some way to get to the ball. So you have to keep your platform the same, and you're gonna move up to the ball to pass the ball. So now she's gonna dummy along. And along is where your parent throws you it far back from you. So you have to shuffle back to go get the ball. So now she's gonna dummy along. Hi. So that's how it should work. And then now she's gonna dummy a short, which that means I have to travel up to get the ball. Hi. And your body should never come up like this and stand up like that, because that is not how you pass the ball. Your body should always stay low to the ground. Make sure you touch the ground to be sure you're there. So now we're going to do setting at your house. So the thing you want to do is you're going to make sure you have your hands ready up above your face, and make sure you have reindeer. You make sure you have reindeer on your forehead. So then when the ball is tossed to you, you're going to use your legs. So make sure you have your right foot forward and your left foot back. And you're going to use your legs to push the ball up. And you don't want to use this. You can use your arms, but it's not going to go very far. If you use your legs, you have more power in your legs, so you can push the ball out farther. So now I'm going to demonstrate it how you're going to do it at home. So all you're going to do is get close to the wall, and you're going to toss the ball up. You're going to toss the ball up, and you're just going to mini set yourself to the wall while moving your knees and practicing your ways to do it. So you don't want to, this is what not to do. You don't want to toss the ball up to yourself and wait till all the way gets down here and then push it up, because that's not going to work. It will work, but you won't have enough power to do it.
Okay, so parents, now Hannah is going to be the parent, and Hope is going to be your child. And we're going to show what setting would look like. Hannah's going to toss the ball, and you're going to have to get some height to it, because that's going to have to be a good arch coming down towards your child. So, okay, let's go, girls. Okay, parents, so this is something that you can buy. It's somewhere around $15, I think, or maybe less. But basically, it wraps around your ball. It has a tether line that goes to your waist, okay? And this is probably something that you don't want them using in your house. Probably outside would be better. But Hope, once you back up, and I want you to do a underhand serve. Show them what that would look like. Okay, see how it comes right back to you? And of course, you know, we have a high ceiling right here, so. All right, now go ahead and do a overhand serve. Okay, and you can even, I believe, practice
bumping and setting.
Bumping and setting.